Okay, hello again, ladies and gentlemen, but now with video. So my camera is turned on, and also I will add this bar, so on this bar I can show you some important messages. So now, after testing the connection, I will test how my new lights are working, because I'm still trying to find a good setup for it, and just to have it more automatic from my side and to require less work according to other streams, so it could be just a joy and pleasure and not the hard work. So, ladies and gentlemen, 9:55 in Poland, so it means that in 5 minutes there will be some tournaments starting. So if I go to play tournaments, we can see that we have hourly Blitz Arena in 5+0 international drafts, and this is probably something that I will join, because 5 minutes games are something about understanding the game, trying to explain it. Of course my elo is now quite low, so I must improve, but it could take some time. But I just wanted to start some spontaneous stream from draughts.org as you asked, and I think we could have a nice time, and I'm glad this notification on draughts.org is working actually. MF Damian is transmitting, broadcasting from my YouTube account. One thing that I miss here when you go to the streamer page is once you are using two channels, so YouTube and, for example, Twitch, you don't have the possibility of choosing the channel that you want to be on the first place. So if I use the Twitch and the YouTube channel, then I have Twitch here, and I just would like to have YouTube here from the notification. So this is something that I would like to improve. Feel free to watch, spend this good time with me. Excellent connection. Okay, so the connection is stable. Once you will be watching, let me know if the quality is okay, if the sound is okay, and if everything is okay, of course. So I will be joining this hourly Blitz tournament. 2 players registered right now, 2 minutes and 25 seconds to start the game. You have the possibility of seeing my friends here, so Karol Cichocki and Michał Janicki are online. Maybe they will play something, but perhaps they have other duties on the side. So yesterday I played some Babasy games in 64 drafts, just to enjoy it and play some really quick games, and those games are good to be used in short videos. So this is always something nice. So I switched, as you know, from the OBS program to vMix, and I think this vMix has much more different possibilities, features that I want to use. Including them is the possibility of displaying comments, so if only one of you will decide to write such a comment, and of course feel free to write, because writing comments gives creator, streamer some, you know, more actions to take, like answering you, commenting with you, talking with you, and it's really, it makes running the streams easier, so it's your job to make it, to do it. Do I have auto captions here or not? Okay, here it is not visible. Stream settings, closed captions. Okay, automatic English captions. This is automatically viewed. Okay, so I think it works fine, and you can see live captions generated by YouTube. It should work at least like that. So 44 seconds to start. Feel free to join this tournament, and let's play for this 1 hour this tournament, and we'll see what then will happen. On Wednesday on checkersTV channel you did have the release of interview with Vasily Ivanchuk. I hope that you watched it, because it was quite a big value here from this kind of character in chess. How he recognizes checkers, how he is playing this game, how he sees it. Final countdown, and let's start to play. 2, 1, go. 0, not go. Okay, so I play against Xuksuso, whoever, how I don't know how to pronounce it. So after my Rosenborg opening, now you can see the timer, everything well. Yes, everything works fine. So I'm glad. So I will try to play something similar to the previous game that I was running on the testing stream. So I just want to lock my opponent's left long wing. And for that I can use such moves. Okay, now after this one, this is possible, this exchange, but okay, you can do it. You can make it because it always pushes you back, and I have the time to develop my left wing. Now I will close it to have more tension in the position. And maybe not to let you to exchange that, I will play here. I'm not afraid of this exchange. Yes, it will be quite difficult to develop those pieces then. You go for that. And maybe this move is something to try to play. Because I'm not afraid of this threat, I will be on time here or just covering this gap on 46. So I just want to create from the very beginning of the game some problems in my opponent's position. If it will work, I don't know. Yeah, now I will just close the gap. Okay, maybe I will develop this piece as well. If you want to exchange to 28, feel free. It will always give some sharp position and some possibilities for both sides, of course. Okay, so now this option of exiting will not be possible directly, and I have the time to develop to 32 and to avoid it, I think. Okay, so my opponent goes to the outpost that way. So you are not afraid of this attack, you say. But what after I attack here first? You must go here, I think, because now after this one, this move will be possible to play for me. Of course, if I went here immediately, then he would play here, and after this take he would attack. I would get some nice central position as well, but maybe after this one I will have more different possibilities in this position. This is necessary to play, I think. But you go there, and what after this one? Okay. So this and this will be played, so maybe just to move this piece here as fast as I can, I will play directly here. So his plan will be here, here and here to play. And now after this move I have this exchange prepared. Just to surprise my opponents. And I will have one piece more safely. Please remember that if you would like to see more streams from the draughts, you must be active on chat, you must be in interaction, you must interact with me as the streamer and any other streamer. It is necessary, because otherwise we don't know if you like the stream, because you don't hit the like button, you don't comment, and it is absolutely necessary to see for the algorithm that it likes the streams, and everyone from the draughts community must understand it. Sharing things, liking things, commenting things is very, very, very necessary and required if you want to have some creators, if you want to have some content, internet draughts and checkers content. It's absolutely crucial. So you must be commenting, liking, sharing, etc. Okay, I play here. I think this attack is something possible for me on the next move, because can't avoid it. After this one I have this majority, so I think the position is winning already. That's right. some royal shot possibilities are now created, so my opponent maybe can play something like that, after which this royal coup will be possible to play. But I'm missing one tempo, because this move probably will happen. That's right. And this is logical, but I don't have enough time. So now I must be careful about this sacrifice and this attack. The standard sacrifice in that kind of positions. So how to avoid it the best way? Because second thing I just want to avoid is this one. Here, here, here. You know what? But because after this one and playing here, I can't play there, because there is this shot with majority. I will take 2, he will take 2. And that could be problematic endgame for me. But what else I can do to avoid it? Maybe play here right now? But there is also this working, this attack, and then this after covering that way. And what after this one? He plays here. Do I have something or not? Oh, I didn't want to play that. That was a misclick. I just wanted to use the right button of my mouse, and I used the left. That was a misclick, so this is perhaps working, that's right. Ay. This is not working right now, so just not to make another misclick. So perhaps I will just go for the end game with this option, because it gives me 2 pieces more. Or 3 pieces more in the end game. 3, okay, so it's safe. So it is kinda safe. I thought that I will have less pieces. So now about this attack from behind, maybe it's working. And I can even catch his king now, right? So maybe that will be even better. Yeah, this is working. This is working with catching his king, so now I have 1 piece more, of course it is winning position. So I did have some unnecessary doubts about position, and everything works fine. Okay. This is working, because if he goes here, I go here, if he goes here, I go here, and I have double opposition. Okay, so first victory, 5 points gathered. Let's see how it will work entire hour. Ramp. Okay. Maybe I'll try to make a berserk here, and I will place 1 standard game with this opening. Okay, so now just to be a bit quicker, some development phase should work. So I don't want to play this move, I will play this one, and like in a standard line in this opening I will try to develop my right side. So I must be careful about this thread, but still this left wing is undeveloped, and this is probably a big mistake, because till that moment my opponent did play a nice game, a really nice game, and now it will be tough for him to develop it and just to have the consequence, not to have any consequences of not having this Olympic working, and to have not to have this wing attacked, I think, because his right wing now is quite weakened. So I can play here to make this threat 2-4-2, so this is, for example, not possible move. After this probably I would not decide to play this 2-4-2, because my opponent would take additional 2 pieces, and there is so many pieces on this side that could be possible for him to catch my king easily, not to pay much for it. Maybe after this one, oh, this is interesting. After that, definitely I want to lock his wing, because those checkers are not playing right now, that's the problem. And I can just develop patiently, and he has the problems to find a good plan to play. There will be some threats created from my side, perhaps this move is something to consider right now with this exchange, or just playing here because he can't cover 2 gaps at once. Okay, I'll just wait. He must think of something, and I have a calm position. After this one, perhaps I will even play here. I don't need 48, as I control 26 square. Okay, you go there. I'm not afraid of these moves. Okay, I can even let him to make a mistake, you know. I can play here and let him to make this 1-4-2, because there is a counter combination, of course, even once that piece was here. But maybe something that I missed is this move, but maybe this is working as well. Here, 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 here. Okay, he didn't find it. So after this move, for example, there could be this exchange that I don't want. So I think it will be the better idea to play that direction. But there is still this move working, this and this. But I catch his king and I have 1 piece more. Okay, so now just to avoid combinations. Oh, I would avoid, yeah. But there is this and this. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. I don't have added time, so I must be extremely fast here. Where will you play, Mr. Grump? So that I will play that probably. The second option probably was better for him. But it's never easy to calculate it. Okay, now the time is equal. From what I'm quite happy. Oh, I forgot about another thing. And now I can use any. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, so now it will be something played on time. I lost a piece, and this move is to be played. Horrible game, but victory on time, unfortunately. It should not be that way. But let me get in the game, because it will take some time. It will take some time, as I recently told you. I did not play for a couple of weeks, and I must, get used to play drafts and checkers and to calculate. And keep in mind that it's never easy to do it, because when you are playing with the lights on and in the morning you didn't wake up, I just want to excuse myself. It's not easy. It's never easy. It's never easy, and after any break you must just get back to it again from the very beginning. It's not easy. Jack Runner is leading. Meanwhile, Ikka is having the second place. So I see that Sympaticzewski is playing, so Wouter Sipma is in the game. Also is P135. I've seen him. I don't see him right now. He is double Polish champion. Mateo Boxum is playing. Okay, so 45 players here in the tournament. Quite nice. Lovish, or how to pronounce it. Okay, so let me try to be aggressive that way now. I would like to play some game against Wouter, Mateo. Maybe it would be possible. Okay, let's try to be aggressive. Let's try to attack somehow. Okay, so maybe I'll change the plan to the semi 4 o'clock. Can I play here? Hope I can. Perhaps now I will just choose to take it back. So I will have one of two. Cooperation of those two checkers, or just this on 29 to somehow to try to use it. Okay, after this one of course I can exchange this checker. Okay, it was not necessary to make it right now, so perhaps that was a small mistake from my side. And you know what, probably I will maybe develop that direction, but I just don't want to let him to make this exchange, but how to avoid it? Perhaps that way the best, because after that one I have counter exchange here. So now I can play this move. Yep. Not to let him to exchange here and activate those checkers. Now I have this possibility of making a nice central move, and now this column threats him from making some exchanges on the right side of things, and now another exchange, so I have the nice central position here. And is this move okay? Because I don't want to let him to play here some exchanges, but exchanges back are okay for me. Feel free to make some if you want. I must be careful about some combinations, and I must move more pieces to this side. So those 5 pieces are not playing much, and this is something that can be used by me. Okay, and again I can go to 28. So his only option will be to exchange it again, which sounds okay for me. And will be the time to calculate. And again. If you will exchange that, I will push forward. This move is working. He can't go. Oh, he can't go here because of this combination that is working, that I prepared. So that's the advantage of the central position, my ladies and gentlemen. Okay, just from this side I can make it. And it's done. Why are you playing that? Okay, so there is a nice victory, and I'm leading the tournament right now. I like to see content with post analysis with white-black bar who wins more. But you mean, okay, post games analysis. So I think that I posted only one analyze like that, Backgammon Finesse. It was the game, and I can display your comment as well. So I think I played such game against an amateur, yeah? That was the game that I used for such analyze. And of course I've made many analyses like that in my domestic Polish language, but I can try to make more in English if you like it. And I hope that it will be a good way of, you know, improving, developing your understanding of the game. So now I'm having a berserk, so my time is split to half. And I play against their Toynis, who didn't start the game, and I got the victory, and I did get 4 points, so like for the standard victory, so it favors me on the top position of this competition, but it's not the way that I would like to win the games, their Toynis. Maybe someone, if sees that I'm streaming here, tries to find this game and try to see the stream. Ale Ortiz, ELO, yep, my ELO is displayed by Nightbots, yep, amateur, but maybe you can advise some checker YouTube channel with this type of analysis. You mean to implement something like that on my one? Okay, so we have the color game, standard color game system. What will be the choice? Okay, let's try to play it. Let's try to play it, and let's see which variation my opponent will choose. So will that be surrounding So let's play to the variant of Krzyżów-Verkowicz game that I don't remember that much, but I can try to use it at least. So there is this move, interesting move to be played, and then this move. But what could I play here? Maybe we'll start with this one. I think this move after this 45-40 is already losing, as I remember, but I made it a few years ago for the last time. Okay, and my opponent just wants to surround me perhaps, which is not a bad idea, so maybe I will just start to freeing my position into the central part of the board right now. Is it possible to play here, or is there any combination for that? Grump, thanks Damian for the game. Thank you very much, Grump, and it was not easy game, and I think you did have, of course you did have a winning position in the end. Okay, is this possible? There is an exchange possible. This is probably not working. This is maybe not working as well, or it is, because here and here there is this exchange possibility actually. So maybe, you know what, I will just go for this outpost to avoid such threats from my opponent. Yep. And now I would like to attack it. Yes, and what if I attack it again? Of course he can make this exchange later, but he can't move here because of this 1924 move. He takes it that way, that's quite interesting. There is this sacrifice, this and this to remove this 49, but it's not working of course, but if it worked, it would be really nice. Okay, so I must be careful about such possibilities, so I will try to remove this checker from 3 to 13, just to avoid this combination at the moment, and to hold this checker, because I think it could interrupt me somehow, and now my opponent must play something, and it's not a position with an easy plan to choose, because each move is causing something. For example, after this there is this combination 2 for 3, this exchange always changes a position, and perhaps, yeah, that was something that I expected from my opponent. So now I can make it a bit more flexible, moving here. There is this combination possibility, so I must be careful about this gap on 17. Okay, so you go here, then I think, okay, I will wait for one move. If that happens, then always I can play here. Yeah, he makes this threat. I think this combination is not working. So it is center against the surrounding. Oh, there is 2 for 3. I completely forgot. I can counter him with this 1 for 2, and it's actually a good idea because I can make this sacrifice and move this piece here. So honestly, I can play this position without a piece. So if I move here and then go here, he would go here and here. So there is nothing that requires the quick action from me, so I will just wait with this move. I prefer here than here, because then he would exchange forward, and after this one he could attack 2 pieces. Still, it could be better for me. So even though I have 1 piece less, I might have quite a good position. Yeah, that was necessary to be played. And I think I can attack here. So I think that my opponent wants to make, after this attack, here to find a draw, but probably this is something necessary for him. He goes for that, So at this moment it is equal, but I think that once he sacrifices a checker, I can try it. Perhaps it could be a draw after pushing me back, but maybe not. Okay, so we have the end game that I will not lose, and somehow if I would be lucky in developing I could win it, but it won't be easy, of course. It will be extremely tough, I think. Ike. He starts to think. Quite an interesting one. Okay, so my opponent goes to lock the double line. So the question is if I can limit out this checker 31 or I can't. Can I or can I not? Okay, he can always make moves here from one side to another. So it's a draw. After quite an interesting game, actually. I don't know if it was possible to win it or not. But still, interesting game. Yep, it is. Thank you very much, Backgammon Finesse. So you are, according to your nick, you are interested in backgammon, or you just streaming, creating some content about this game? And what is interesting about backgammon in my country, I think, because my country's name for this game, for drafts and checkers, is warcaby. And I've heard that it came from Czech Republic, that warcaby was the name of backgammon game, actually. Okay, so now we have something like Rosenborg opening against this Sulejmanesk. Quite a fast response. Five minutes is quite a lot of time. Now definitely I'll go for locking my opponent's wing, because now this is not possible because of that, and the only possibility of developing the wing will be to go there, but if I don't play to 32, he is not having the opportunity of exchanging to 21, and now I can defend that way normally, because he can't sacrifice two checkers, because then I would take to 7. Okay. So slowly I start to like what is going on the board. And of course, after such another attacks, I will have the possibility of making some combinations here, or at least to go to 23 with an attack. Maybe that was not the wisest thing I could do, because now after this attack I don't have this exchange, just as a security for me. But it won't be necessary to use it. Can I play here? Or it's not a good move to play? Because I don't want to make such moves. Not to help him, so I will choose to play there. This is not possible, okay. Actually, that was maybe not so good from my side. There is this option of going forward. So maybe I am forced to play this. And after his 1 for 2 I will exchange. I will attack, I mean. I forget about simple solutions, because, you know, that was the risk in the variation in 2 moves. If he goes here, I go here, he makes this combination. I think I'm still holding his wing. So this is the move that I will play maybe. So after this one I will play here and attack again. And after this one I will just exit to 24. With, I think, better position in each variation. Yes. So now I'm just locking it without having you this possibility of exiting from the position. Okay. So now, what would be better, here or here? Maybe here at first. Maybe here at first. Can I play this move? Or is there any forcing? I don't see right now. I don't see anything. Perhaps it is, there is something, even though here and here, but I'm 1 square from the king, so it should be working. He goes for that? Oh, because he is close to the king as well. So where it is better to capture? Because I can push him back, but I don't know if it is worth doing that. Maybe I will just attack this checker, because it will be gone anyhow, I think, and maybe it will be quite difficult to make a king for him. This is maybe possible. Of course it won't be a problem for him, it will be a problem for me. So I have only 1 piece more. and I don't know how to develop, and I must develop quickly. That is a risky thing, because I limit a bit my king. So now he wants to attack to 8. Can I play here? There is 2 for 3. And there is this attacking possibility. Ay. But what else can I play, honestly? Horrible position. I just let him to play here. Oh, 1 for all the pieces. How stupid am I with that? From a completely winning position, I think. But it's the attitude they must take. Both. Pretty soon I'll be the big streamer and kinda influencer or something. Good luck in that. Also close to GM status. Okay, so but in backgammon it happens, yeah, you say? And it works like you have ELO and other stuff, and you know, everything, all the surrounding looks like in chess and checkers. I'm interested in many board games, classical and strategical economic board games, nice. And I think it's a good time for board games because it helps you not to use the computer all the time, despite the fact you can play checkers like me using the computer. Yori, I must make a berserk to try to win this competition. Also, I share with your videos in my super small social group. Okay, thank you for that. I really think so. International drafts are awesome and your channel is awesome. Thank you very much. Amazing. Thank you very much for that, and I do appreciate all the shares or the likes or the comments that you leave, because it helps any channel, of course. So my opponent from the beginning works with those 2 checkers, 28-26, and it should not be a good idea. It gives me some combination possibilities that I will try to use in this game, but now we have quite calm development phase. Okay. Maybe that was a good time to play this move 2018. So this is not working because of this and this still. Now I would like to lock somehow and take over this 26, which is maybe not the easiest thing to do. After this one there is this small combination, so I will just wait one more move. Okay, now I don't have any other waiting moves, so I must play here, but that way my opponent lets me to lock this wing, because he is not having the possibility of making such moves. So, probably he will be forced to play something like that, but now he is giving me the shot to try at least to go to 26. And perhaps it will be problematic for him not to have any good moves, because after this one I could even attack here, because that will be the only move to play and to exchange forward then. He is not going for that, okay. And now I can even play here, because this is not possible because of this combination. And after that move maybe I'll go here. So this exchange is also not working because I will attack. This is probably not working as well, because I play here and after this I have 1 for 2. So he gives me a piece away. Okay. I control two corners now, 25 and 26. What in such classical positions is really good. Okay, so now I can make this threat. And. Okay, I'll just leave it away. Maybe I'm not choosing the right line, but I just want to have a simple position with this one piece more, because otherwise it could be a bit problematic for me if I went to too sharp position, having less than 1 minute. So exchanges are good for me. Okay. So the problem for him could be that he can't play this move. Now I can make this forcing, I think. Forcing attack, just attack. Oh, I have a capture, come on. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, maybe it's still winning because he can't go to the king, but I thought that I will push him back and just leave this piece away. So this is something that I wanted to do, but I forgot that I take. This is the gap in my mind, appearing from time to time. Okay, some additional points, but only because Daria stopped to play. So this Daria, is it Daria Mosienko or Daria Tkachenko? The question is. Daria Tkachenko represents now the Netherlands, so perhaps this is Daria Mosienko. Oh, that was Darina Mosienko. But maybe she feels like Ukrainian and she wants to play with the flag, and maybe this is Daria Tkachenko actually. So still, I'm leading, but Ikke is having 12 points and we have 9 minutes of this tournament yet, so I would like to play another game. Matteo is losing 25 points here, and I'm playing against him. Good game, Matteo, good game. So I wanted to face against Matteo, or maybe I will play this opening that time. I wanted to face against Matteo or Wouter Sipma. Oh, that's the way how I play this opening. Quickly losing one piece. He brought me into this fast play and he sets another combination. The position is without any hopes. So it's not the way it should be and how I wanted it to be. Of course I can't make this move. So this is definitely how not to play drafts example. Okay, just to quit this game and try to find another opponent. So Matteo is having 13 points. He will not get me. He will not get me. But I played it awful way. 7 minutes, 15 seconds. Jumo, or how to pronounce it as always. Okay, so it is called the Dutch opening in my country. Will he play it the symmetrical way or not? I would like players to have the country that they are from, to would be something interesting. I do have. Oh, it's my move. Sorry. I didn't follow that. Okay, so I just want to exchange one checker on that side. Sure. Sure. Of course and sure. Okay. This is not something that I wanted, of course. And this is not something that I wanted. So if my opponent wants to break this position, he will. And time to choose some plan. In this aspect, I think this is not a big problem for me. Can't play here because of this attack, so this exchange probably is going to be played by him. Not directly anyway. So after this, something like that can happen. Just wait. Will there be semi-4 o'clock? No. Maybe he wants to set some trap for me. Or maybe he wants to make a 4 o'clock, not the semi-4 o'clock. Looks like the plan. Quite a good plan, actually. So I must take center just after it. If he exchanges to the 4 o'clock, definitely I do. So now that's the time to think for my opponent. We have 3 minutes 20 seconds to the arena end from this moment. How does the standing look? Still me in the front? Okay, he goes here, you know what? Then probably I will just make this exchange not to have any troubles with this 4 o'clock. If he wants to play that, I must build this column not to have this possible. Okay, I'll take it, but I don't know if this is a good idea. Can't go here because I take 2. So this is necessary to be played, and here. Quite an interesting idea to play. To be honest. But I'm defending from it probably, because after that one I can play here. There could be some Zugzwang possibility actually. What can you say me about this endgame? Zugzwang again? Come on. We'll play on time. Piece of plays on time. What a creep. Jumo, just block this guy. I hate someone playing on time. Come on, piece of you know it. Okay, so finally winning this tournament after not such a good play, and 2 losses in the end of it, and 1 draw against Dikke. But this Jumo just turned me on. You don't like to play against player like that, and don't play on time if you are normal cultural guys. Okay, so another game, another tournament. There's 9 people registered, 3 plus 0. 2 people playing Baba. So you know what? Just to improve something else, I will join this one. So I know that recently that tournaments were 30 minutes, and now it is for 1 hour. There's Franz Kafka and Scientia. Maybe someone will join it to play it. It's enough of international checkers, 100 square. You can play something on 64 board. Why not? If only there will be someone to join it, of course. is... oh, it's gone. Streamers, why I'm not live anymore? Excellent connection, it looks like stream is working. Why it's not showing on draughts.org? Is it happening again? If I turn to draughts, it works. Everything works on the stream, so why not here on draughts again? The title is good, it has at draughts.org. Yes. All the streamers, last stream 5 minutes ago, so why did it go away? Can you tell me that? Can you explain me that? So that's the problem. I wanted to have solved and I don't have solved yet. Meanwhile, probably when I was playing using the Twitch as well, I think the confirmation about streaming was always there. CJ is my opponent here. Let's go. That's a mistake, I think. Game of mistakes, of course. Oh, take. Will this one game be enough to win this tournament or not? Mao. Yesterday he beat me all the times. He knows it. He probably knows it just to the tempo. This is something definitely he knows how to play. Just played immediately the best moves. Mao. Okay guys, so I'm not happy that it disappeared from the main site. I don't know if this is happening automatically or manually. Where are you playing? Lunosaur, draughts.org. You have the name of the site in the title of the stream, so you can freely use it, and you see it here to the left upper. To the upper left, draughts.org. It's the draughts or checkers version of the site of lichess.org. so you can just freely play here. Many interesting tournaments. Perhaps I will run another stream in the evening. Now it will be just enough, this 1 hour. So thank you very much for watching, and see you on another stream, my dear viewers. Bye bye.